What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Guys, I grew up in the West Coast. And of course, even though we don't have, so many blacks on the West Coast, we got enough, especially in certain cities. Sacramento, we have LA, San Diego, the Bay, and in those parts you're gonna have the black sections, and those black sections are notoriously violent. I mean, it's crazy. You would never think a place as beautiful as California would have dudes that can do the kind of things that come out of California blacks. It's amazing, despite what the place looks like, how nice the weather is, how developed it is. When Pookie gets there, it don't matter what it look like, right? And so, but a part of that culture, staying on code in these streets, right? And you knew if you went that way, it wasn't no turning back, okay? Which is one of the reasons why I never got into criminality like that. Thank God for that, because I just don't have time to be out there, crip walking with y'all and Harlem shaking with y'all. So I didn't. I stayed in the choir, played the drums, or went to school and did my math homework. Casanova, who is a rapper, is a tough guy. Now, like I said, I've never been a tough guy. Don't want to be a tough guy. Ain't a tough guy now. That ain't what I do. Ain't trying to do it. What I do is always basically not being a tough guy. Now, some of you guys out there who want to be tough guys, we find out further on up the road that that's not what you're like. You're not built for that. And so Casanova was a rapper at the same time trying to be a tough guy, just like Young Thug, just like Gunner. And then you really find out that, you're really not built like that. So now as he's being sentenced later this month, he's now asking for leniency from the legal system. Now he's writing a vulnerable letter to the judge, and he's saying that he's renounced his ties to Gorilla Stone Nation and he's had suicidal thoughts behind bars. Now, this could be lies, but it also could not, because he was crying in jail and everything. Again, this is what y'all can do when you're out there pooking and ray-raying it up, and you don't know how real the field is. But then once you find out how real the field is, you don't really want to be in the field. Got it. But this is what he says. I am telling you, and anyone that will listen, that I wanted out before I was arrested, and I am out. I learned through my music career that people will listen, and that I don't need to associate myself with a gang to succeed. I don't need to associate with the gang even if I don't succeed. While I have been here, I have lost my father to cancer. While I put on that strong facade, all I wanted to do was end it. Surviving on Rikers Island and upstate correctional facilities were not easy, and with the racial and gang tension on and violence at its high. He also says this: I thought I needed to stay in the life in name because it was a way to promote my career. I don't care what the government tells you. I am telling you the truth. I was not involved in the daily activities of this gang. I wasn't anyone's boss. What I was, and I regret, this was a person they could use to promote themselves in the world. I swear to you, I was trying to leave. Oh, look at him copping, please. I clearly did not do enough job of this, and I did find myself in one bad situation after another. So this is like I said, been behind bars since December 2020. Now, look at here. After this, Casanova's face gets cut during a prison fight. Okay, and they chased. So Casanova's face was sold with a weapon by fellow inmate Ulysses Lugo. Cass and a group of men then reportedly chased Lugo down and returned the favor, cutting Lugo 6 times in the face. When the officers trying to flee, both Lugo and Casanova were covered in blood. Talking about that gang violence. Let me just say this real quick. Guys, I'm 42. For some of you young guys out there, or guys out there in general, even if you're thinking about you want to do something that's illegal, you ain't got to be a gangster to go to jail for doing something stupid. PPP fraud is something that a lot of people like to play around with. You know, you think somebody playing with your ass. You think somebody gonna give you some free money because you're cool, and you can feel all that if you want, right? Let me tell you something, man. These people are not playing about their money, okay? The law wants to put your ass in prison for playing with them, acting like they're stupid. This is what they're gonna do, right? If you are not built like that, stop out here trying to front for this quick money, because they're gonna catch you. They're gonna catch you. I don't know why y'all think y'all so smart, but they're gonna catch you. And then once they catch you, the little run that you have for like 6 months to 5 years, you got to give the money back any goddamn way. And the time you spent in prison, you could have built something that was successful and made way more money than you could have ever imagined, because there's so many opportunities in the world. Long as you brothers just continue to work with other people, the money is always there. So you ain't got to do all the crazy stuff or front. And then the most important thing is, like I always tell guys, the people who there for you when you're doing foolish stuff, when shit hit the fan, they ain't nowhere to be found. Isn't that great? Like the people who are willing to see you look so goddamn stupid and make a fool out of yourself. Once you really need them, they ain't nowhere to be found. That's the best part. I think that's the greatest part of all of that. Once you need their ass, they ain't nowhere to be found. I think that's great. And then trying to impress people for what? That's what I want to know. What did you think you were trying to achieve? Trying to impress them? Do you know we go through this life trying to do our best to impress somebody who is hella broke? Do y'all know that? Think about it, guys. Yes, we do. We go through all of that for somebody who don't even care about us. Ain't that something? They don't care about us. We don't give a damn because what? We're stupid. We don't care. We will typically do any goddamn thing. Some of us. To be in the midst of somebody who don't give a damn about you, to get clout, to feel like you're a part of something, to feel like you're getting some sort of respect, when the real respect is hard to achieve, because that's taking care of your family. That's taking care of your kids. That's loving on your sisters in the community. You're dealing with your black men, showing them some respect. That is how you really get respect. But folks don't believe that. Scamming, lying, cheating, all the easy things to do to defraud somebody or to rob somebody of their life or of what they have, or, you know, all of that. See, and this is what we're talking about here, okay? All so you can get your little cars quick and all that. Look, you got to stop playing. You got to stop playing. You got to stop acting foolish. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all of you. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.